So to land a job in this market, three things need to be true. The first thing is how you show up online, so your LinkedIn profile or your portfolio. The second one has to do with your resume, how optimized and tailored it is to the job. And the third one has to do with how you show up at the interview. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can automate all these three steps so that you can land your dream job using Claude. So let's start first with your LinkedIn profile. So this is exactly how you would optimize your LinkedIn profile using Claude. So I've created a Claude skill called the LinkedIn Optimizer skill. So I'm going to call it here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide it with my LinkedIn profile. If you want to know how you can access your LinkedIn profile or how you can add your LinkedIn profile in Claude, all you have to do is you come to your LinkedIn profile, you click on resources, and then you save to PDF. Once you save to PDF, all you'd have to do now is to just come into Claude and then attach your LinkedIn profile. This particular skill requires your LinkedIn profile and the particular job you are trying to apply to. Also, I noticed that a lot of people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. So if you're one of them and you're not subscribed to my channel, but then you see a lot of values in my tutorials, then kindly subscribe to my channel. Also leave a comment so I know you just did, and then also share this video as well. Okay, so we can see that the skill is working. So it's asking for a question: how should I reposition your profile relative to your consulting founder brand? Okay, so now I realized that my LinkedIn profile is currently just optimized for my business and not necessarily to look for a job. So it's asking me, so I'm just gonna say balance hybrid. And are you actively trying to leave for a role like scribe or exploring? Just for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna say actively searching, and let's see what we get. Okay, so the document is complete now. So you can see that it's provided information that I can actually include in my LinkedIn profile to make me findable when recruiters are searching for product managers. So some of the things includes like the headline. You can see that it's giving me variations of headlines I should be using, and it's giving me like ones that are keyword rich, ones that are story driven, and it's giving me a hybrid again based on what my profile is right now on LinkedIn. It's also rewritten my about us. It's also written my experiences. It's also giving me some recommendations in terms of the type of skills I actually need to include in my LinkedIn profile so that I'm findable. And it's also giving me a lot of recommendations in terms of the type of keywords I should also include in my profile. Now to the next thing, which is your resume. This is exactly how you would optimize your resume automatically for every job you're applying for. Because at the end of the day, if your resume isn't optimized, isn't keyword rich, then most likely the ATS tools, which are very AI enhanced these days, might not pick your profile. So this is exactly what you would do. So you come again into Claude, and then I do have a resume tailoring skill which I built. And then in this case, all you have to do is you have to just upload your updated resume, or you can even create a folder on your computer and then just click on the add folder button. And by doing that, Claude will automatically go into that folder and sort of like optimize your resume for you. So I can say, can you optimize my resume for this job? Okay. And again, you can just paste the job description in there. I'm just going to still use the job description from Scribe, which is still like a product manager role. And like I said, I'm just going to attach my resume in here, my old resume in here, and let's see what the skill comes back with. Now, when it comes to using the resume tailoring skill, this is something you can actually do every single time you're going to apply for a job, because when it comes to applying for jobs, you always have to make sure that your resume is really optimized. So this is something I would recommend that you do anytime you're applying for a job. But again, all you have to do is like attach your existing resume, you copy the job description in here, and then you give the instruction, you call the skill, and then you're done. So as you can see, it's asking me a few questions. So I'm just going to give answers to it, and then let's see what it comes back with. Okay, so as you can see, the resume is ready, and it's actually optimized my resume to include all the relevant keywords for this job. If I use this resume to apply for the job, most likely I'm going to get an interview because it's included all the relevant keywords in here: LLMs, multi-agent architectures, RAG pipelines, like all these things are actually related to the job description. So again, my profile has been optimized. I didn't have to do this manually. All I had to do is upload my old resume, which has all the context about my work experience as a product manager and the things I do within the AI space, and then the job description. And based on that, it was able to align my resume to the job. Okay, so now let's move on to the third one. So the third one is about your interview, like how you really show up during the interview. And this is very important. And typically, you'd end up spending so much time prepping for the interview. But with this exact final Claude skill, you'll be able to spend minutes for preparation, and then you can go into the interview and ace it. So this is exactly what I'll do. So I come in here and I call the interview prep skill, and then I'm going to again give it the job description again, and then I'm going to include people who will be interviewing me. I'm probably just going to use myself just for demo purposes. But usually when you are going for an interview, they'll send you the list of the people you are talking to. This will actually do all the research about the people you are actually going to be interviewing. And it will give you like a report on what you need to actually like prepare for. It'll give you a background report on who you're interviewing so that you don't walk into the meeting or you don't walk into the interview clueless. So let's see what this exact skill comes back with. I'm thinking it's probably gonna flag that I can't be interviewing myself. I just want to see how smart this is. But let's see. I hope it realizes this is just like for demo purposes. And so it ends up giving me an accurate report. Okay, so as you can see, it's actually like flagging that I put in my name there as the interviewer. So it's not working, like it's gonna flag it. So what I'll do is I'll probably go on LinkedIn and find someone who works in a product capacity inscribed, and I'm gonna use it as like data into Claude to see if it can give me some background information about the person. Okay, so this person is a product manager ascribed. So all I'm gonna do is I'll probably copy the person, and this is just for demo purposes. Okay, so I've added the interviewer information. So Claude is going to do some research online. You can see that it's actually going through like all these different platforms online to basically get information about who this person is. It's checking their X profile, everything, basically to just get some background information about the person. And then based on that, it's now going to generate the report for me. Okay, so this is finally complete. You can see that it's giving me the interview prep report. And for the exact role I'm looking at, it's giving me like the comp page. And it's sort of like giving me some information about what Scribe is, what the company is about. It's also giving me like the interviewer profile, what they do based on researching them in like on LinkedIn and other platforms as well. It's giving me analysis of the role. It's giving me the interview process overview. So basically what I need to expect when it comes to like the interviews. It's also talking about likely interview questions that will come up, the behavioral type of interviews, product sense, metrics, culture fit, and all that. It's also giving me the type of questions or the way I should actually approach these questions that come through during the interview process. And it's also even giving me things to actually like look out for. So this is basically the cheat sheet. Trust me, like when you're actually applying for a job or you're trying to land a job, especially in this competitive markets, like you have to send in several applications and it can be very stressful, it can be very draining. But these three powerful Claude skills can basically automate the entire process for you, making it very easy for you to actually land a job or making it less draining or less stressful for you to land a job. Now, I'm going to link the link to all how you can actually get all these three skills inside the description box, or you can basically go to aiskillpacks.com. I'm going to link the link in the description box so that you can get access to them. The other thing as well is if you want to understand the way skills work or the concept of skills in general, then again, I do have several videos on this channel that goes more into details about what Claude skills are and how you can create your own Claude skill. I also do have a course on LinkedIn Learning as well. I'm going to leave the link to all of these in the description box so that it's very easy for you to have access to it. Again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, that is one really good way where you can actually help my channel grow. So please hit the subscribe button, share this video, and if you really found it useful, drop a comment in the comment section below, share it, all the good stuff. But as usual, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.